Hey, I just want to give everyone an update. I have the privilege of being back here in the same area where we got that first kill with the Ukrainian American designed fiber drone that I was promoting last year. Again, I saw this article in the Forbes magazine that David wrote and just fell. I knew what the Ukrainian people could do because I know what I could do with it as an infantry marine. So I had was fortunate enough to work with the Foreign Legion, and I, was knocking on all the doors, doing everything. The fiber drone at this point, the Ukrainians have taken it and they have made it so much better than the original design that we flew with. This is my brother here. He was the one who, again, made that initial kill with that design. He's, what do you think of how the developers are just making it better and better, smaller and smaller?
Yes, it's getting more. It's gotten more compact here compared to that first prototype, the first version that we had initially in summer. It's just incomparable. Yeah, that was huge. That was massive. It was so hard to control, and it was so prone to wind blowing.
I think it was a miracle. Now that I've learned so much more, the fact that you were able to basically imagine taking a drone, attaching a kite to it, and trying to fly it, and that's the equivalent of what we pulled off, or what this skilled pilot pulled off beside me.
Because any pilot, any FPV pilot will tell how hard, what's going on in there with that flight in that particular video that Troy is mentioning here. Because when drones that unresponsive, and then you're still going for a target here, it wasn't an easy thing to do, but we still did it. But here's the main point that I wanted to point out here. Last summer, and when Troy, when I met Troy, and when we met Troy here, it was just Russians using these fiber drones. Initially, we didn't even know what it was, how it worked, and it didn't look like Ukrainians were in rush, or we were in rush of developing something like that, very similar. And I witnessed it myself, all the process of weeks after weeks, months after months, how Troy made it possible for us, because he met probably every single drone developer here in this country and forced them to start doing this, because everyone was just doing regular FPV drones, which are in any AO that's been out there moved into a static in static directions, where the phi line and the zero line has been frozen, and it has turned into a meat grinder. All of those AOs are gemmed, and probably 8 out of 10 regular FPV drones are being lost because of jammers. And these are the drones that change everything here, because these are unjammable. We've got cable here, and that's it. You just go for your target. You just look for your target, search for it, and go for it, and you kill it. Because I can confidently say that 9 out of 10 drones can reach the target. I'm leaving one out there because you never know what's gonna go wrong. There is always a risk of losing a drone, but it makes so much difference. It makes so much difference, and yes, we need more of those.
Thank you, George. Guys, if you can get behind this mission, and this is a time in our world where truly it doesn't matter what governments do, it matters what you do. And a person with, a cell phone and an idea can come over back to Ukraine. I served Ukraine as I was in the Marine Corps, and can truly make an impact on this war. But remember, I'm working with the guys, the boots on the ground, the developers, and we're getting this kit to them. So if you want to put warheads on foreheads, please visit my website, dronereaper.com, sponsor a drone, buy a drone. We're able to get this kit out from a production cost of $650 up to $850, depending on the manufacturers and some of the features. And that is a great return on investment if you know what the cost of a basic drone is. It's not that much more, but our effective rate goes up significantly when we attach that fiber. So, you know, it's men like George, it's the men and women here in Ukraine who are keeping this war here in Ukraine, and it's not turning into World War III. We need to support them. You've got to be on the right side of history. And it doesn't matter what governments do. It matters what you do, because you can make a difference. I promise you that. We are more powerful than you think. We just have to unite for a righteous cause. Never again is right now. Please get behind a unit, support Ukraine, get them the kit that's needed. I promise you, I can do that more efficiently than anyone I've seen. I'm living with these guys. We've got the production line, and we can move make a difference on the battlefield. Just need your support, guys. Simplify.
Thank you.